How's everyone doing? Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? Okay, so the recording has started. Welcome, everyone. I joined you from the Gold Coast, city of Gold Coast in Australia. So local time here is 9:06 p.m. So I'm aware, I believe everyone here, apart from myself, is in Nigeria. Um, so welcome. Most of you will be Nigerian medical students. And it's always an exciting kind of occasion for me to address you guys, talk to you guys, mix with you guys, because a few years ago I was like you know, like every single one of you. And hopefully in the next few years, you'll also be like me, hopefully helping other young ones coming after yourselves. I'll share my screen. I'll just run through a presentation which will include announcements for the winners of this literary award medical students. Everything there is to say would be in that presentation. So with your permission, I'll just move on to share my screen. Can everyone see my screen? Just someone can confirm that you can see my screen. Can you see? Can anyone see?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, so let's go through. Everything will be said. So this is being recorded. Anyone that misses it should just wait for the recorded version to come through. So I'm Dr. Chris Ifediara. I'm an associate professor with the Griffith University School of Medicine on the Gold Coast in Australia here. I'm also the president and founder of the OCI Foundation. I'm not sure how many of you know about the foundation, but those who wrote the essay might have met, kind of got to know one or two things about us. So today we are doing a virtual award ceremony for the 2022 LAMS. LAMS is the Literary Award for Medical Students. This is actually the third edition for the Southeast schools. And this particular version is exclusive to Southeast medical schools. We have a national version, which was, it ended October, I think October 29th. So quickly, we're going to look at kind of, what this whole thing is about. A brief introduction, should take about 2-3 minutes, shouldn't be long. And then how it's supposed to benefit most of you. I have to say, it's a 6-year program, the medical school. So if, depending on what level you are in, you are allowed to do this essay competition for every single year that you're a medical student. So you can do it in year 1, year 2, year 3. Even if you've won before, you're allowed to do it again. Then we'll look at the prizes. What are the winners taking home? And then a few facts. We'll list the winners and we end it. So it's going to be brief. It's going to be quick. If you miss anything, there'll be opportunity to ask questions. But most importantly, this will be recorded and this will be shared. So for the records, the OCI Foundation, OCI actually is an acronym that represents my name. It's a Nigerian Australian NGO, basically established initially in 2016 in Nigeria, but 2 years after in Australia here in 2018. And the aim is simple. We aim to break down barriers to excellence in education. So for that reason, we've established 6 sets of scholarships, or call it incentive schemes. The LAMS program is just one of those schemes. On health, the Our Youth Health campaign, which I believe most of you wrote the essays based on this, one of the components of that campaign. And then the third part of what we do is on social and public welfare. The LAMS initiative falls under education. Okay, and it focuses on Nigerian medical student associations at the national level and for the Southeast schools. Now, we are hugely dedicated to this LAMS project because it reminds me of my days in medical school and opportunities that I missed. If I had been, motivated or inspired to improve my literary skills, things might have been a little different. I was a NIMSA alumnus back in the days. I was actually very active in NIMSA politics back then. And possibly that's part of why, I feel comfortable doing this. The LAMS was an initiative by yourselves, right? So it wasn't our idea. They approached the OCI Foundation to see if this can be done. At the time, it was supposed to be a one-off. And then, both parties got excited by what we saw. So we decided to continue. And every single medical student in a recognized medical school in Nigeria is eligible to participate at the national level. At the Southeastern level, every school in the Southeast is eligible to participate. And the whole course, the whole project is designed to identify and inspire and reward medical students who show literary dexterity. So basically, even if you don't have it, we intend to help you get it. So that's the whole essence of this. Because doctors are not very good writers, even though they are among the most intelligent chaps on earth, they're not the best writers. So this is supposed to help bridge that gap. When you graduate, you'll see, for those of you who want to pursue kind of academic lines, which will be many of you, even for your fellowships, you're going to do projects and you'll be required to write. So this hopefully will help you, kind of sow the seeds, lay the foundation towards that. The initial project was in 2020. At the time, it was only for Southeast medical schools. A year later, it became a national program. And I encourage all of you, I have to say, in this year, there was no winner, not a single winner from any of the Southeast medical schools, which was a little disappointing. But hopefully next year. Last year, there were quite a big dominance from the Southeast schools, but not this year. So your leaders should take note that we are committed. This year was a little bit disorganized. I understand there was a strike, then the school started, but a bit more organization will help make this a smoother program. Now, the entire board of this OCI Foundation is in support of this. Unfortunately, they are not here today because this was we only had 12 hours to get ready for this, but that's understandable. And it's a program very dear to my heart, right? Because as a student, I could relate very, very well to the opportunities missed by not having this program. There are lots of gains, it gives you some prestige, some bragging rights that you want some of these things, some recognition because you get a certificate. It also gives you confidence to that you can write. If you want to write to journals, if you want to do things, having done it before smoothens the road for subsequent activities. It also allows you to associate with the OCI Foundation. Most of you, every one of you that's in the top 10 will be offered an opportunity to join the foundation. You'll be added to a group if you're interested. Then it also looks good on your CV, both in the short term and in the long term. And of course, some money, there will be some takeaway cash awards for everyone that's a winner here today. So there's a lot of benefits on the immediate kind of sphere. On the long term, there are also benefits. It inspires you to improve your writing skills, which, if I have to tell you the truth, the man I am today is a lot of it is dependent on my ability to write. I'm not the best writer, but at least I can communicate in writing. And that's what we intend to kind of inspire in every single person here today. It also gives you the confidence to take up opportunities. And then, of course, communication is the biggest thing. During my days in Harvard, we were told that if you cannot communicate, you cannot be great. All right. And I believe that if you can't communicate, not just in speaking, but also in writing. So take this home today and put it anywhere you go to. Now let's look at what the winners are getting today. So the first prize is worth a total of 60,000 naira, 50,000 in cash, and there will be a scrub. Okay, an OCI Foundation branded scrub. The second prize goes on with the cash, or a total worth of 40,000, 30,000 of which will be in cash, and 10,000 as scrub. Third prize, 30,000 cash, 20 cash, scrub 10,000. Now, there will be 3,000 consolation prizes for all the top 10. Well, the remaining 7. And then every single one of them will also get a scrub. So hopefully this is good enough. The national version has kind of some juicier takeaways. So this year, you guys wrote an essay. That essay is quite exciting. It's part of what project the OCI Foundation is doing. In early 2022, the OCI Foundation launched a free digital cervical cancer screening center in Abuja, Nigeria's capital, and signaled an intention to do the same in Awka and Anambra State before the end of 2022. I have to say this hasn't happened largely because of the insecurity in Nigeria, because it was supposed to be a much bigger project than the Abuja one. Our international partners were supposed to come in with myself, but the Southeast is unsafe, so nobody dared to come in. But then in view of this, our quest to promote cervical cancer screening, we asked you guys to analyze the current state of cervical cancer screenings in Nigeria, the limitations they face, and then provide possible solutions to them. So this is the exercise, this is what you guys did. And I have to say the essays were top notch. Well done. Kudos to you guys. Between November 17 and 30, the essays were collated and the winners. So your peers chose this. So OCI Foundation has no hand in who would win today. At the national level, we do remark the top 10 and then choose there. But for the zonal level, we have no hand. Your peers were the judges. They've sent in the top 10 essays in order of performance, and we are going by that verdict. We're not changing any single thing. So let's see who the winners are. So we're going to go from number 10 down to number 1. So number 10 here is Ogechi Iba, Alex Ekweme Federal University Medical School. So congratulations, female 400 level. Number 9 is Franklin Ekejuba, 500 level, University of Nigeria Medical Student Association. Congratulations. Number 8 is Mary and Chris Corrier, 400 level, again, Alex Ekweme. That's interesting. 2 people from the same school. Good. Emmanuel Andrew, 600 level at Bonny State University Medical Students Association. Number 7. Number 6, Peter Jose Marcel, 500 level, Imo State University Medical Students Association. Number 5 is Chinonso Ayogu, University of Nigeria Medical Students Association. Congratulations. Then Chito Angelo Keke Chukwemeko Dumegro Juku Medical Students. I hope they're all here today. So this is the positions 4 to 10. So let's look at the big 3. So we have Joy Mary Ukonye, Alex Ekweme. Interesting. Alex Ekweme 3 in the top 10. That's very good. Congratulations. Number 2 is Blessing Akanebu, Imo State. Hope there's no mistake. I think I've seen this name before. If there's a mistake, it's going to be corrected later on. But Imo State University, congratulations. And the first here is Ivy Anyakora. I think she introduced herself earlier on today. I've seen that name before, Gregory University. So that's interesting. So this is the top 10. Congratulations to all of you. That's the table. So what you guys are getting. All right. So congratulations. Now a few things here. First is that the OCI Foundation will pay all the 10 winners directly. So immediately after this, engage your coordinator or Charles. Charles is the executive assistant to the OCI Foundation. Submit your account details. You'll be paid directly. And then arrange for your scrubs through your leaders. Most likely that's going to be the coordinator. Somebody will come, if I remember the name well. Send your phone numbers in if you want to be added to the OCI Foundation's internal group. I suggest strongly that you do, because there's a lot of benefits beyond what you're seeing today. If you have any complaint, if you have any objection, if you feel we're cheated, contact us directly. All right, we will listen to you. So write to that email there, info@ocifoundation.org. Just before I end, acknowledging Dr. Fatima. I don't know if you're here. Fatima is the liaison officer for LAMS for the OCI Foundation. Fatima, thanks for all the good job you're doing and for making this possible. Mr. Charles Oko, you guys will get to know him soon. He's the executive assistant to myself. He's not here today because he's been busy. This came very suddenly. And then the NIMSA team, Chukwemeko Kongwe, yes, that's the Southeast coordinator. I'm surprised he's not here today, or maybe he's just joined. The judges, you all, we're thankful. So all of you, the judges and the Southeast coordinator, will be appreciated. We're gonna find something for you. So engage Charles as soon as possible. So that's its presentation. Thank you very much. I'll see you all next edition next year. Remember, if you didn't win today, you have a chance to do this for the entire 6 years of your time in medical school. Congratulations, everyone. That's it. I would like to take questions if anyone has a question. Any question? You can text the question or you can verbalize it. Really, no question. Does it mean everything I said was clear? Does it mean everyone is happy? No one has anything to say? Is the winner here today?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's hear you from you. What do you have to say?
Well, it was a very inspiring essay. The topic was very inspiring, and based on I've carried out a lot of training on cervical cancer. So it was, let me just say, it was around my field. So I was so happy writing the essay coupled with my literary prowess. So it was a very nice one. Though I participated in the national competition, I didn't exactly come out amongst the top 10, but I wasn't discouraged. Then I remember my dad told me, you win some, you lose some. So he really encouraged me and told me, okay, this is your field, why not give it a try? Then I did, and eventually I'm the winner. I'm so happy. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, welcome. So that's a good one. How did you find our project? Did you look into what we're doing with the cervical cancer screening?
Yes, I looked it up, and it's a very innovative one, because when I was writing the other essay, I had to look through a lot of what the OCI Foundation has done, and the ideas are really innovative, and they are really going to reap the fruits subsequently, because I believe that if you keep doing things the usual way without having to check or evaluate whatever we've done and the progress, we're not going to reach the aim that we intend to reach. So I believe it's eventually going to reap its fruits, because most of the things that are being done, most of the strategies are very innovative. Like, I've not really seen them done anywhere, starting from the app to the gyneco, to the teachings in the secondary school. A lot of things. It's very, very innovative, and it's very good and commendable. I would really love to join the OCI Foundation. I would really love to.
Well, you have the opportunity to just contact your coordinator or Charles, or you all the top 10. Now, I know there are other top 10 people here. Can I hear from you guys? There's Ayo Guchinon. So do you want to say something?
Sir, good day.
What was your position? What was your position?
Oh, fifth. It was fifth.
Okay. Nice.
Thank you so much. I always learn one or two things from you, particularly. Having the idea of engaging us to competition comes to bring our mind to certain issues in our site that are very important for us to look at as a medical student ahead. You get it. That's one thing I keep loving about following you, particularly, and your foundation. You get it. So it's not about just the essay, but about the reason for establishing the essay to conscientize us medical students, areas that are needed to be looked at, that are somehow neglected in our site. Thank you so much. That's the area. I'm so happy. Whether I win or not win, I keep following you, I keep writing, I'm okay with it. I'm okay. So that's just it. Thank you so much, sir. I'm very happy. And please keep doing it. That we are learning a lot. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Well, I like what you said. See, I forgot to mention this, but everyone here is actually a winner. All right, everyone who participated, everyone who wrote the essay, because whatever you've done, even if you didn't get the cash, you'd find that you would have been a better writer compared to what you were before joining this competition. And that's the whole essence. The 50K, the 100K, whatever it is you're getting will finish within weeks, but the knowledge stays with you for the rest of your professional career. And that's the whole essence of what we do. Ogechi, but I think I saw your name out there. You want to say something? I think Philip Ayom. I think I also saw that name. Not quite sure again. In the chat from Frank Ekeju, but yes, I saw your name. You want to say something? Any of it I mentioned, you can just unmute yourself and talk.
All right, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, welcome. You can go ahead. Yeah.
I really want to thank you.
Sorry,
for
what
the
was your
opportunity.
position at your school? Sorry.
Oh, okay. I got 9th. I got 9th.
Okay, number 9.
Okay. Yeah. But I wanted. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. Someone about this competition. I was just like, it was some days the deadline. I think 2 days, and someone was like, "Hey, do you want to write this?" And I just said, "Yeah, let me just quickly jump on it." And I think I submitted on the day of the deadline. Yeah, November 30th. So, but I'm grateful to be in the top 10. But I'm more grateful for the whole idea behind this initiative. It's very nice. It's reading about the program and the goals for cervical cancer in Nigeria. It's really nice, and I just want to tell you to keep it up. And the nice initiative also for medical students like us to help us keep researching and keep being innovative and keep doing good. That is the baseline about it, to keep doing good. So I just want to commend you, sir. You're doing well. Keep it up. Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, welcome. Congratulations. Jude, you want to say something? I can see your hand is up. Is that deliberate or a mistake? You're muted, though. You unmute yourself first. Okay, Jude, you're not ready. Philip, I am asking you want to say something. Go ahead, please.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Yeah, good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, Prof. Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I joined the meeting. I couldn't participate because I was doing something. So I just came back now to the house. And I really want to appreciate you, just like the last speaker said.
All right. Okay. That's fine. You're welcome. I think we've lost you. Oh, thank you very much for that. Jude, do you want to say something? Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good afternoon, Prof.
Good afternoon.
Actually, I just came online. I've been busy. So we're having our final meeting for the term. So I just came outside to log in. And I want to appreciate you and the foundation. It's a very big experience going through the program.
Okay. All right. Is that I think we've lost him. All right, Jude, thank you very much. So anyone else wants to say anything, even if you're not a winner, just raise your hand and say something if you want to say. Okay, I've got Emmanuel Chimoge. Go ahead, Emmanuel. Emmanuel, unmute yourself. You're muted. Emmanuel, you're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, good afternoon, sir. I'm so glad to be part of this innovation. It's actually a wonderful one. Like my colleagues have said, the experience gotten from writing, I believe it has been a wonderful exposure for me, and the lessons I've picked, even while preparing the essay, will help me in my further writing projects in the future. And I also want to commend you for the OCI Foundation project, especially on cervical cancer. It's a wonderful one, and it shows that there are still people with good hearts who have the interest of humanity at heart. And so I really want to appreciate you for the good work you are doing for helping as many of our women as possible. And I just want to encourage you to keep doing the good work. And your work is very great. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Thanks for that kind and warm comment. Most of you here will be doctors, so you can do better than what I'm doing. So hopefully it's not just to inspire you to write better, but inspire you to be, give in a much better fashion to humanity, to the country. So hopefully that's all part of the takeaway here. All right, Marianne, Chris Corey, your hand has been up. You can go ahead, please. I think you're a winner, if I remember. I think I saw that name somewhere.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
What was your position and school, please?
Grateful. 8th position, Alice Ekweme Federal University.
Okay, all right, welcome.
Yeah, so actually, I just entered the clinical arm. So, and then I came across this essay during the strike period. Yeah. Or my school will not yet resume then. And I was like, let me just give it a try. But then along the line, I got to find out a lot of interesting facts I didn't know existed about this cervical cancer. Most especially the statistics, number of women that are suffering from it, then how many persons die, comparing cervical cancer in Nigeria to the statistics in Africa and in the world at large, and also getting to know about the causes and everything. Then I was also very happy to know that OCI is not really like a government foundation, that is just more like a group of doctors that are trying their best to see that this how will I put it, this disease is reduced drastically in the country, and the measures that you are taking is really, really good. Personally, I want to work with that gynecologist someday, and also putting
Where's
my
your
own
school? Ebonyi State. Okay, it should be in Anambra. Should have been in Anambra this year if not for the kind of all this insecurity stuff. But hopefully in the new year it should be there. It's in Abuja already. I mean, there are other institutions that also use it in Nigeria. It's not just us. But we've publicized it a lot. So yes, go on. That's fine. You will use it, and maybe better tools.
Okay,
going
sir.
forward.
Thanks a lot for the prize and everything. I'm grateful.
You're welcome. And I have to say, all the winners, when you get your scrubs, please take pictures or little video clips and send back to us. All right, we would like to put that on the website. Anybody else? I want to say,
yes.
Hi. Hello.
Hello. Okay, this is
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Okay, I want to say thank you for the opportunity. Although I wasn't one of the winners, this is actually my first time joining in the essay. But then I want to say thank you for the opportunity, because I learned a lot on cervical cancer during the research. I have a question. Like, if you're not one of the winners, you want to be part of the what they are doing, especially for someone in Africa. How?
Yes. Well, you can join us. Let me find Charles' number and share it here so you can all have the number. Just contact us. So in fact, every medical student that's part of this can join. Everyone that wrote the essay is not just the winners, actually. So let me get the number and put it in the chat box so that you can all take it now, so you don't have to worry about chasing down anybody. Just indicate to Charles that you were part of this LAMS and that you want to join. All right, then you would so if you look in the chat box now, you'll see the phone number. For those of you who can't see it, I'll read it out. It's 090 99 37 5689. I'll repeat it. 0909 937 5689. So it's functional on WhatsApp. So just contact that number and then indicate your interest and you'll be added to the LAMS group. Now, Ade, is that you, Dr. Ade? May I acknowledge the presence of one of my ogas here in Australia? Dr. Ade is a senior lecturer here in Brisbane. Thanks for showing in. You're muted, though, in case you want to say something.
Oh, thank you very much. I want to apologize. I'm not dressed up because I just went on my WhatsApp and I saw 12 o'clock Nigeria, and that was exactly 9. So I clicked and I've been listening to very interesting things. I couldn't even stand up from where I've been sitting. I'm so grateful for what you are doing, and I'm so grateful for your sweethearts. Learning the medical doctors in Nigeria care so much about, people who are doing good things, and that you are inspired to do good things. It's not just, I want to be a doctor so that I can earn big pay. It's good to do so, but there are great things you can do for Nigeria and for the world at large, as Professor Chris is doing. Thank you very much. I congratulate you all. Thanks.
Thanks to Ade. Like I said, Ade joined us from Brisbane, Australia. Thank you. Anyone else? We're rounding up now, already past our half-an-hour mark. Is there any other comments? All right, I assume none. You guys can contact Charles in the number provided if you have any question going forward. If you want to be added to the group, we do have occasional contests. So even if you haven't won today, there might be a contest where you can participate in and win. All right, so I have to go now. God bless you all. And as we always say within the OCI Foundation, remember to always rise by lifting others. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.